There we go, we're live. For everybody watching this not live, a rerun, enjoy the show. I hope you find something of value in here. And for everybody else, welcome to the live stream, trading live stream. Mladen is in chat, crypto enthusiast, Chadwick, Valnessa, yo, you chill. Hello, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let me just chill the video a little bit and see what my wife is saying. Grandmas wanna buy Bitcoin. Bobbly Fat, the central plant. How you doing, man? Your kids sleep so early, man. Congrats. Yeah, it's not just putting them, you know, after I put them to sleep, I have to go clean the house, and then, you know, we can do the stream. We already discussed Adam and Eve in BTC. I have absolutely no clue what Adam and Eve in BTC is, but you know, you're welcome to educate me. Why am I clicking the same button several times? I cannot. Why did I do this over here again? You're welcome to educate me. It sleeps so early. Congrats. Yeah. It's not just putting them, you know, after I put them to sleep, I'm just checking the sound of the, you know. I just need to see, you know, sound versus, you know, mic, how it's working out. I have to go clean the house, you know, mic, how it's working out. I'm just checking the sound of the, you know. I just need to see, you know, sound versus, you know, mic. Yeah, it's fine now. I think it's fine now. Phil, man, I was there too. I was Menlo. Listen to Michael, guys. Listen to Michael. Join the club, guys. Join the club while you can. There we go. Sheldon Sniper is the baby. No. You know, we'll see how he does. We'll see how he does. You know, we'll see how we do in the World's Series of Trading. It's fierce heat wave in Holland, 35 to 60. In Norway, it's quite crappy weather, guys. It's rainy. Like half day, it's like sunny. Like starts sunny. Right now, it's raining. It's very crappy. Like you cannot go to the beach. You cannot go into the rain because, you know, it's gonna stop. You know, don't forget to hit the like. There we go. Okay, let me shield the stream, guys. Let me shield the stream on all the important channels. First of all, we gotta shield the stream in here, and we gotta shield the stream in here as well. We gotta pin that. What do you think about these very subtle higher daily lows? We're gonna check that over here. There we go. And we gotta shield the stream on Twitter as well, right? We gotta do that. We gotta shield the stream all over the place, guys. Hit the share button everywhere, guys. Hit the share button everywhere on YouTube, up here. By the way, you know, as soon as you know Elon Musk came up here, you know, they already added something new. Choose audience. You know, they already added something new. I don't know how I can have a private audience, but you know, you can actually have a. We're gonna have a TA fans club audience up here, guys. We're gonna have a TA fans club audience. You know, there is gonna come all of the nice stuff for TA fans club members will come. So we're gonna have TA fans club audience up here. I don't know how to change this right now, but you know, we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure out, and there will be TA fans club audience. So just so you know that, just so you know that. Try again tonight. Join us to see if we actually do any trades. There we go. Chill everything. Tila, keep the good work. Please don't become as other crypto YouTubers. I don't know what kind of other crypto YouTubers are. How are they? How are they? Cup and handle on BIT is 7 minutes. 7 minute chart, man. Don't make me do the 7 minute chart. Like there is no 7 minute chart. It's a 5 minute chart. We gotta add up here. 7 minute chart. 7 minutes add. There we go. 7 minute chart. We got a 7 minute chart, guys. We got a 7 minute chart. Cup and handle pattern. There is no cup and handle pattern on 7 minute chart. What do you mean, man? Maybe some kind of inverse cup and handle pattern up here is being made, you know. But yeah, no. Sorry, man. No 7 minute chart cup and handle. Unfortunately. It would be nice though. It would be nice. Unfortunately, there is no. Evening, are you in trade? Look at the screen, man. Look at the screen. Also, join KuCoin, guys. Join KuCoin. You only need your phone number and a password. You don't need to confirm anything. Like, it goes so fast, and then you can have that account forever, and you get forever 20% fees. And you know, it's good. That's the only place where you can get the gems, guys. That's the only place where you can get the gems. First trade set. Solana entered 30.5. SP at 28, take profit. SP, what's SP? That's not stop loss. SP is C price at 28. I don't know what SP is. Take profit at 34, 26, 40 if things go well. Nice. Still 30 degrees here. Oh, that's hot, man. On daily BTC, Bitcoin tweeted about 11 hours ago. Adam and Eve. I don't know with that green week in the middle of Eve. There is something called Adam and Eve. I gotta check it out, man. I do not know about this, so I'll check it out. Good job, guys. 2 guys retweeted. That's very well. Okay, let's go. Adam and Eve chart pattern. I don't know if this thing even exists. I never seen this. What is this? Adam and Eve double bottom. The pattern site. We gotta see that. What is this? The Adam and Eve. So a you know, sharp down and, you know, Eve. Adam is, you know, Adam and Eve. I did not actually know this exists, guys. This is the first time I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Adam and Eve rounded bottom. Yeah, so I'm learning. This is the first time I see this. So let's learn a little bit. I don't like Bukowski's site. It's nice site to find patterns, but the problem with Bukowski's sites, he's take, you know, everything very literally. So if you have some kind of, here's the problem with the Bukowski site, you know, just so you know that if you have some kind of pattern like cup and handle pattern, okay, so he will give you statistics about this pattern, where it occurred, you know, what kind of percentages broke the net line towards the upside, what kind of percentages, you know, retraced, and so forth, so forth. What he's not telling you, it's what is very, very important, is where this cup and handle is in the trend. Is this going into some kind of downtrend and the cup and handle? Is this going into some kind of uptrend in down handle? Is it going sideways? Is the overall macro, you know, is the overall macro situation bearish, or is it bullish? You know, you don't see anything. You only see, you know, up, down, break nut, retracements this much, you know, and it doesn't tell you anything about, you know, broader picture where this pattern, you know, comes. It is very important, you know, where the pattern, you know, starts being created. If you get some kind of upward mode and you get a, you know, consolidation pattern up here, you know, that's nice, right? And that's totally different if you have a down move and then have a consolidation pattern on the downside. Falling wedges, right? Falling wedges, we will say, oh, that's a very bullish, it's going to go towards the upside, but in a downtrend, in a very strong downtrend where you have a falling wedge, this often breaks towards the downside as well, more so than towards the upside, right? It depends where you are in the chart to determine whether the pattern will break towards the upside or downside, and so forth, so forth. Don't believe what Ziki said. This guy's not, was bullish as, you know, everybody was a little bit bullish at 69, you know, to give him some credit, you know. Everybody had hopium. Forget about pattern. Market makers made these patterns to suck the money out of retail. People don't understand that. Okay, Andrei, good. I don't know if that was a question or you just trying to make a point, but here what I will tell you about patterns. Let's assume market makers are making the patterns. It doesn't make them invalid. We still can trade them. If they are making it, we need to understand what market makers are doing, why they are making these patterns, and how these patterns will play out. So you need to understand the charts in this TA. Even though if they are making it, they are making it for a purpose. They are not just making random patterns for whatever reason, right? So they are making certain patterns to get, you know, either people bullish or bearish or so for or whatnot, right? But you know, we need to be able to read the charts to figure out what they are doing and then follow that, right? We are not just saying, oh, they're just making patterns, you know, it's just BS, you know, whatever. No, it's not BS. People are trading, people are making money. It's not BS. Trading is a pure gamble. Yeah, it's a gamble, but we like to gamble. Also, we know TA, so, you know, we are, you know, 10x above everybody else. Last 3 falling wedges broke to the downside. There you go, Mladen knows. You know, falling wedges, just because a falling wedge does not need to, you know, break towards the upside. You have to look at the broader picture where this falling wedge is actually, you know, being made, and then, you know, act on that. So Bukovsky site, it's nice. Unfortunately, it's not very you know, informative. I mean, there is some informative. It can tell you a little bit about the shape of peaks and stuff like that. But you know, when it comes, you know, to breakouts and breakdowns and stuff like that, you know, it really depends. But the general shape needs to be there. But just let's just you know, read overview, and then we'll look at it a little bit about on the charts, and then we'll see if we can actually figure that out. Adam is a term that describes how the bottom looks. In this case, the narrow pointed bottom. We know that. Perhaps with the 1 day downward spike, Eve bottom. You know, even this with the 1 day downward spike. So they are all already saying that, you know, this is on the daily time frame. It doesn't have to be. All patterns can be on all time frames. Eve bottoms are more rounded looking and wider, so that's why it's called, you know, Adam and Eve. If they have spikes, they tend to be more numerous and shorter, many times different Adam and Eve in the weight of each other of height. So this is a little bit complex pattern. It's okay. Let's go here and see some kind of examples on Adam and Eve, what people are looking when it comes to Adam and Eve. So sharp bottom and then rounded. It looks like an inverted cup and handle pattern with a long bottom down here on the downside. If you'll see here, you know, some kind of cup but inverted, and it doesn't go 1/3 of the time. It goes all the way down, and then you have this. This is what I would call a shoe pattern, right? Where we, you know, go down and then, you know, do this move up here. So, you know, Adam and Eve pattern, right, where this actually goes towards the upside. So people are calling it Adam and Eve. I'm calling it the shoe pattern because it looks like a shoe, right? It looks like a shoe over here, right? Like you know, lady's shoe. Very nice, right? It looks like a shoe, so I call it shoe pattern. Other people call it, you know, Adam and Eve pattern. Doesn't matter, but this is very normal. It looks like a, you know, shoe pattern to me. Up here, let's see more shoe patterns up there, and then round bottom. Okay, I see what they're saying, you know, big week on downside, pullback, trend line up here, it goes towards that. Adam and Eve, okay, sure, I can call it Adam and Eve, I don't mind. Adam, Eve, it doesn't have to be rounded bottom, you know, it can see here, you know, it runs towards the upside and goes down. But, you know, it depends, when you're looking at these, you know, these images, you know, not all of these are actually correct, because it's just random images somebody posted, you know, they might or might not be correct, but it kind of gives you, you know, overview of what it should look like. Like this looks like more like Adam and Eve pattern, really sharp move towards downside, and a really nice rounded bottom towards upside. You know, I get it. Okay, so where did he see this over here right now? So he might be saying that this over here is you know, V pattern, and right now we're going into the move, and you know, it could be a very nice, you know, shoe pattern. I also see this as some kind of very strong bottom, so you know, right now price, you know, coming down here. We actually did one trade very nice up here. Let me show you up here on this Eve pattern. You know, right now that we are talking about it, you know, I remember the pattern. So let me show you up here and where we took the trade. That was up here, I think. No, wait, it was bottom down there, 1 hourly time frame. Let me just try to find it. What trade was that? Because I remember I was so excited about that. Maybe it was on a 5-minute chart. I think this is the one. I think this is the one. Yeah. Down here. So you can see this move up here, and it started, you know, curling up here in the bottom down there. Was this over here? 15 July. Let me check it out just for a second up here. Videos. 15 July, that's 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, the happening. Maybe it's this video up here. Yeah, I think it's this one up here. It was 15 June. Yeah, yeah, this we got very excited about this. Plumbing. Don't ask me. Yeah, it was this pattern up here. It went very nice and started curving up here towards the upside. I think it was this pattern up here. Yeah, and then it, you know, went up. We had an entry up here somewhere down here. What did we trade actually up here? Sand long trade. Okay, sand long trade. Let me see that. When was that? How did we do on sand? Yeah, we got stopped out on sand, right? We got stopped out on sand. Let's see here. Sand. Closed long minus 90. When was that? This wasn't 16th. This was 15th. We lost 90 bucks. How can we lose 90 bucks on this trade over here? We didn't do that. This is long time ago. This is like I lost 2000 up here, you know. This is, you know, 2021, you know, but this one up here, 90 minus 90 on sand trade. We didn't lose 90 bucks. No, sorry. Sorry, I was seeing red. And I was thinking we lost. No, we made 90 bucks on the sand trade up here. We made, you know, plus 90 bucks. So it's all good, guys, all good. So yeah, profit. Yeah, we made 90 bucks. I was seeing this red text and I was like, oh, how did I lose? Yeah, but it was the same trade, and it was very nice because we are having this, you know, this very curvature up where price was like going up there. You see up here, this bottom did not come all the way down there. It doesn't have to always do. You have a very sharp move up here, and then you have this rounded bottom on the bottom, right? So, you know, if it's other maybe, so you can see right now that we are already right now analyzing the pattern and what can and cannot be, and it already looks something like it, right? And then you have this, you know, rounded bottom up here where you actually get some kind of support up here. You start climbing above the moving averages and you break up above the trend line, you know. But this Adam and Eve pattern is technically some kind of folding wedge pattern, because that was what we are looking at, right? Up here, give or take, maybe something down here, give or take. There was something like this up here, up here. Nah, it's not that doesn't look that nice up here. I think we're looking at some kind of falling wedge pattern. Didn't we look at falling wedge pattern? Yeah, there was. Okay, it was a bigger falling wedge pattern that we are looking at actually. It was a bigger falling wedge pattern, and then it went into this consolidation up here, I think. Yeah. So this was a, you know, this up here was, you know, we are looking at falling wedge. And then it started breaking up above that, but it was the falling wedge, and then it turned into some kind of triangle, and then we went along on that. But this, you know, sharp move towards downside where it bounces, and then it starts doing this up here. It's very nice. It's very nice. So let's see what's happening right now over here on Bitcoin. Could we say that this is over sharp move, or this over sharp move right now is gonna go something like this big pattern up here? It might be that, but it went a little bit too, you know, it maybe went a little bit too fast up here. Maybe it's gonna do something like this up here and then towards the upside. It could be that, like, but you know, we are watching way too ahead in time. We are watching way too ahead in time right now. So, you know, whether that's the pattern or not, you know, I think it's too early to call that. Till a very subtle higher lows on Bitcoin daily, legit very subtle higher lows. I mean, it could be like if you go to the daily time frame, no, very subtle higher lows. I wouldn't say that. Like, how do you see on the daily pattern anything up here, man? Like on 4-hourly pattern, maybe we could call this, you know, nah, it's still lower lows, but this over here should not be counted, and you know, it's still lower lows up here and lower highs and lower lows. What do you say? Very subtle higher lows on Bitcoin daily. I don't see it on Bitcoin daily, man. I mean, this closed all the way down there, so you know, not quite sure about that though. It can be ABC correction. We don't do Elliott waves, man. Andrei, we do not do Elliott waves. Gene Simon's pattern. There is something called Gene Simon's pattern, man. I know the guy. It's this guy from the hedge fund, right? Gene Simon's pattern. No, it's not the guy from the hedge fund. Cheat Simons. Okay, it's from ACDC, yeah. Okay. We have a bear flag on the 5-minute chart. Let's see 5-minute chart. Do we have a bear flag up there? Yeah, technically, maybe. This to me looks more like a triangle up here, though. You know, just first look up here. Maybe some kind of triangle. Maybe some kind of falling wedge with a, you know, fake out towards downside. We just look at this last part up here. It looks like a falling wedge. Gene Simons, the bank is, yeah, Kiss, not ACDC. Yeah, exactly. You know, I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. Do you know the song I was made for loving you, baby? Do you know the song? That's my cleaning song. My wife's like, this goes way back, like 20 years back, like 15, 20 years back. And we used to clean, and for some reason this song was on when we were, you know, vacuum cleaning the house. And suddenly, you know, every time we clean, I don't think we do that right now, but you know, before the kids, we used to put, you know, that song on, and we were going around the house and cleaning the house. I post on Telegram's group. My cleaning is called Lazy Song. Yeah, I think people have different, you know, different songs for different stuff. Bear flag. But where is the pole? Like, if this is the flag, if this over here is the flag, then this has to be the pole. But what I would say when it comes to bear flag, you know, and this is just my experience, this can technically be a bear flag, but it does not look like a bear flag. Like, bear flags are more impulsive move towards the downside, more faster impulsive move towards the downside, and then, you know, very nice flagging towards the upside. Now, if this was a bear flag, this part over here should flag, because right now it stopped flagging towards the upside. Right now it's changing direction towards the downside. It should flag in some kind of channel towards the upside, maybe even, you know, maybe in a small channel, something like that. I don't know. I think flagging should, you know, flag in one direction. It could be, maybe, I don't know. You're good with patterns, man. You should know this. You know, you should be telling me like how you're gonna, you know, make this. I don't know. But that means that, you know, maybe the flag was up here. Maybe I'm, you know, maybe this was the flag. Maybe this was the entire flag up here, right? And then we have the pole, you know, from the top up here to the bottom. And then you take that down there, but you know, it's not kind of falling down, it's not kind of, you know, just dropping down. You know, it broke this, but kind of just goes sideways. So now, you know, oftentimes when this pattern, when you see some kind of clear pattern and we break that pattern, you expect something to happen, it doesn't happen. It just might be that it's not the pattern, you know. But, you know, looks more like a symmetrical triangle. Yeah, to me it looks like a little bit more like a symmetrical triangle. I don't know, but you know, the problem with symmetrical triangle up down here is that, you know, this is a trend line definitely, but you know, up here, you know, down here, you only got a couple of touches up here, like, and they're too far away. So I don't know. I think down here might be something, you know, maybe this is some kind of line up here that we actually broke. Maybe this line goes all the way down to this one. So, you know, maybe it's something like this, right? Maybe it's some kind of you know, right now, you know, inverse head and shoulders pattern or something like that. It's too small time frame, so you know, it can help, well, you know, to zoom in a little bit, but there looks to be some kind of support up here on the bottom side. So, you know, right now we are looking at that support, so we're gonna see that. Are you sure the chart is not pulling back before it dumps? I'm sure about that. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do today. I'm unsure whether there will be trade or not, guys. I'm unsure whether there will be trade or not, but if we do find a nice pattern, something nice that's, you know, making us bullish or bearish, we're gonna long or short with the $1,000 we have left over here. Last trade we lost $50. This was terrible trade, but you know, we come, you know, over that. We moved on. New day, new possibilities. We still got, you know, $1,000 in the account, so you know, it's okay. Maybe check Gala. Yeah, so we're gonna check coins, but first we need to figure out what we think Bitcoin is gonna do, because you know, it doesn't matter, you know, what the thing. I think it's very sketchy to short right now. And that's because this line up here, right? Oh my god, this is the same pattern, guys. This is Mladen and Jewel. Do you remember the video that I posted on the TA Fans Club? You know, the secret. Look here, right up, down, goes up here, right down, and then does this move up here. And the same thing is happening here. Right up, right down, goes up here, and then down, and then does this move. This over here is the same move over here. Isn't the same move up here? Let's see here. Up, down, then it's all the way up, then goes a little down, then goes a little up, then goes all the way down, and then we have, you know, this bigger move up here, you know, and over here is the same thing up here, right? Up, down, up, technically, you know, two dumps, but you know, it goes down, up, and down, and then you got this, you know, this curvature here, the same one, the same here. So right now, pattern, you know, right now we got, maybe that's the trick, guys. Head and shoulder, maybe that's the trick. Maybe you know, when you got this bigger pattern and then you have ending, you know, in the smaller pattern up here. Maybe, you know, right now, you know, this is coming to an end, something's gonna happen. Maybe there is that, but you know, it does look like the same kind of pattern, you know. Maybe you should give it a name, mountains pattern. I don't know. Take the muzzle off from your thumbnail, buddy. Really, it's disgusting. Sorry, tell you the truth. What kind of muzzle off? Anyway. Okay, don't go there, guys. Don't go there. Fractal chart, yeah, fractal. Sasha pattern. No, it's not as you know, bearded as me. Bro, look at the funding rates and open interest to see how many longs and shorts there are open now. Otherwise, you're just taking a blind trade. Andre, you are doing everything wrong. You're doing everything. Number one, you are complaining about market makers. Number two, you're doing Elliott waves, ABC. You're telling me to check ABC. And number three, right now, you're telling me to look at, you know, order books. Like, is this your first day at TA Fans live stream? The first day with the delayed adopter. Open orders means zero squad nada. You know? It just away. It cost you $0 to move those orders up and down. $0, literally $0. Then they become smaller and smaller, and so eventually you have to watch the 1 second chart to see the mini mountains. Maybe mini mountains on 1 second chart. I don't know. Right now they are on a 5-minute chart, so maybe there is something up here on a small time frame. Let's see there we go. One minute time frame as well. Up, down. So right now this is going up a little bit, maybe, I don't know, up, down, something like that. I didn't go, and you're gonna get this one right now, and then you go to the second chart and there's that order blows, but check it out. No thank you, man, no thank you. We good, man, we good. Okay, so what you guys think? Let's first see if chat is bullish or bearish. Bullish or what are you? Bullish. Find something long. Bearish. Find something for short. There we go. Okay, guys, vote. Tell me what you are. Are you bullish and bearish? And then we'll take, you know, contrary trade. If you are bullish, you should be bearish. I'm actually bullish, guys. I'm actually bullish, so I don't see how we're gonna take a short trade right now. It's very hard to me to see that, you know, you can see down here that we are on the bottom down here. Some kind of bottom. It is nice line. Let's use, you know, let's be precise. $51.49, guys. Is it really this undecisive right now? There was a line up here that looked nice. Yeah, so I don't know about the bigger trend up here, but this trend up here is definitely confirmed. So maybe we are going this, you know, this triangle up, because you see one touch up here, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches. On the bottom side we are a whole range up here with a touch down here, a touch up here. So it looks very nice. Now this isn't symmetrical enough for me. I would like it to be a little bit more symmetrical. So maybe it's something like this up here, where we actually broke on the downside, because this looks symmetrical. Unfortunately, it just breaks too many stuff. This looks nicer, but if this looks nice, then this should be something more, something like this maybe. because we are right now using this upper wick up here. Might be down there as well, but it's not. That means that this is gonna go, this 1 hourly time frame, you know, 47 more hours. Not actually all the way up there, but you know, maybe something like this, you know, another 20 hours or something like that until the breakup. Michael Saylor investment 1 billion down. Yeah, heard that. So right now, you know, longs and shorts are 51.49 for longs, 52.48 for longs. 65 people voted. I think ETH is an obvious wedge. If it's obvious wedge, I would like to see that. So I was thinking there might be some kind of channel down here as well. I'm not quite sure about that. Obvious wedge. I don't know about obvious, but you know, maybe there is something up here, at least in this latest part up here. Oftentimes, you know, when you got something on the chart, even though it's this 1 hourly chart, you don't have to, you know, use everything up here. You can just use this last part to see if it's gonna, you know, work out or not. The problem is this isn't the interesting, but you know, also these wedges, you know, rounded bottoms can actually be wedges where it starts breaking up here, you know, start up, retest, and then, you know, goes towards the upside. So, you know, rounded bottoms can actually be falling wedges that are actually breaking towards the upside, you know, going, you know, so they are already getting confirmation up here. So you can see right up here, right? So if it breaks up here, you're gonna get a rounded, you know, a rounded bottom down here, you know, Adam and Eve bottom, right? But you know, before the Eve is actually completed, you get maybe this falling wedge up here. I don't know if, you know, I don't like, you know, I like that it actually hits it up here inside, you know, up here and up there, but this isn't actually on the dollar. If it goes to 114, it's going to be bloodbath. 114 is all the way down there. 114, yeah. I don't know. It can wick down there, definitely. Who knows? So we're gonna see. Nice move towards the upside right now, going up there. I think we need another move towards the upside, and then, you know, before we can actually push down, because right now I think, you know, just a lot of people are not. So we got 80 votes. Let's end the poll right now. 52 people are saying that we should go long. 48% people saying that we should go short. So it's unconclusive. Bybit is down on the trend channel on the 50-minute. He just tried to break out but failed. Bybit is down on trend channel, 15-minute trend channel on Bitcoin. Let's keep this one up here for a second. Up here, let's clean this chart nicely. 50-minute. I don't see it. Maybe somewhere up here. You know, if you squeeze your eyes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Didn't even see that. That's actually nice. That's actually very nice. You know, some hits over here. This is a breakout. Bottoms down there. Retest. Nice. Oh, this is nice. This is so nice. Very nice line. I like the line. I don't know if there is a channel, so we're gonna check it out. Nice line, man. Nice line. Yeah, how should this channel be? Something like this. Yeah, this is nice. Confirms up there, nice there. So it is just going in some kind of channel, but it doesn't give us any power. The problem with channels, it doesn't give you any kind of pattern. But it looks like it might go all the way down here to some kind of 20.3 or something like that. But the channels, you know, it's not neither bullish nor bearish patterns, you know, they're just patterns. Sorry, they're just channels. It's neither bullish nor bearish, you know. If it goes too steep towards downside, it might be, you know, bullish. If it goes too steep towards upside, it might be bearish. But, you know, this kind of channel that slowly goes towards downside has a very easy way as well to actually, you know, break on the downside. Nice channels, man, nice channels. Did not see the channels. Don't invest, it will fall. When I say bullish, I'm never trade. Spot only and long term. Chaco Ben, you do what you feel is best for your financial well-being. Of course, no, Are we in a trade? Check the video, man. Just, you know, open eyes. We are not in a trade yet. Bitcoin hourly 100 MA is looking like it's starting to level off. Your thoughts? Hourly 100 is starting to level off. Let's do a third chart up here. Let's clean up everything on this chart. 1 hourly is starting to level off. Yeah, they're coming very close. Right now we are getting this squeeze up here because, you know, we got extensions up here between the moving averages, and right now we are getting this squeeze between the moving averages. You see here going down and this squeeze, but this 100 is also coming down for us, right? You know, it should be something like this up here, right? When we go too fast towards downside, these, you know, these differences, you know, at the end, you know, come into the you know, consolidation up here. Right now, you know, all of these small time frames are actually consolidating. Something has to happen. So this means that, you know, volatility is dying out. We got this, you know, Bollinger Band stuff for this kind of stuff. Right now we are not extended, but we are going down towards the squeeze on 1 hourly time frame. Let's see 4 hourly time frame up here, because, you know, I like this indicator around here. It's not because, you know, I'm using it to trade, but, you know, it's very hard to see the squeezes. Yarblad, welcome to Fans Club, man. Enjoy the green name, enjoy the emojis. There is a Telegram channel. If you go to the, you know, to our page, go to the community tab, and up here there in some kind of post somewhere in there will be a Telegram link. Join that and chat with us in the Telegram, man. Thanks for joining. And over here you can see here we have had, you know, right up here we're not going, sorry, up here there was, you know, contraction, and then after that we are going into this expansion, and this is, you know, top of the expansion, and right now this expansion is kind of done, and right now it's going into contraction again, but it's not big a contraction yet. Now this on 4 hourly time frame. Let's see daily time frame. Daily time frame is just coming up there to this top of this contraction. You can see up here when you start coming to the top of the contraction, it's, you know, it starts to level off. So right now it starts to level off and it tries to, you know, solidate up here at the top. Do we have a long, yeah, we can have a long periods of this expansion as well. In very bullish markets or bearish markets, we can have long-term expansions up here. So you can see here how we start expanding up here, and right now we are somewhere up here. So this can, you know, definitely, but R is already going down. R is not just stopping it towards the upside. R is right now not contraction. No, R is just going up still on the daily time frame. So yeah, maybe more bloodbath to come, guys. Maybe more bloodbath to come. If you're watching the Bollinger Bands and you're trying to, you know, compare it to the historically how Bitcoin has been, you know, trading, I think on the daily time frame we just might get this doji on the bottom. If you get the doji on the bottom on the daily time frame, we might get nice pull towards the upside. Now before we say something more about this, I'm gonna show you something up here. We got a Morningstar doji pattern up here, and you can see it was some kind of bottom down here, and it pumped big time towards the upside, and right now we're coming back to that bottom again. What I want to say about these patterns up here, it does not mean that, you know, the continuation has to continue, but these two first candles are very important. So when you see these two candles, a big red candle with a big wick on the upside and a doji, probability that this is gonna pump, you know, it increases big time. So down here, you know, trade could be made, you know, to pump it, you know, all the way up to the top. So if you see something like this up here, the first two candles, big red candle with a doji up here and a big wick in the middle, oftentimes just pump it towards the upside. This is, I would say, I don't know how reliable this is, but, you know, it does happen quite often. But as soon as this green candle is done, it does not have to continue. It can do this, right? Just so you know, guys. Side going up or down is too long sideways. Okay, I think we've been talking about a lot of stuff for too long. Right now we've been streaming for 40 minutes. So this is what we're gonna do right now, guys. First of all, we're gonna take 5 minutes break, and we're gonna take 5 minute break, and then when we come back, we're gonna try to figure out what Bitcoin wants to do, and then we're gonna check out some altcoins and see if we can find any altcoins that look, you know, bullish or bearish in that direction. And then we're gonna consider whether we're gonna take the trade or not. The pattern you mentioned is called evening star candlestick. No, that's different. The pattern I mentioned is called morning star. On the bottom it's called morning star doji, and on the top it's called evening star doji. It's a very common pattern. But I'm glad that you know that, man. You know, I'm glad that you know that. It's very important. Okay, guys, 5-minute break. Oh man. Can we trust 20k support? We cannot trust anything now. Hi club, hi captain. Have you done any trades today? Alan tweeted it was the bottom about a week ago, so it must be. So I've been thinking a little bit, you know, and if we take any kind of short trade, it's gonna be short-lived. We're gonna watch it with, you know, hawk's eyes, because this bottom down here looks too legit for me. I think we can go down to some kind of 22.8, something like that. Let's go see how this looks on small time frames. I still think this can go a little bit more down. It's not engulfing here. So this up here. Let's see if 30-minute chart up here. Yeah, so this looks like it's gonna go all the way down over here to 20.3, give or take. So we got a little bit more move towards downside, where it might, you know, consolidate up here, and then it's gonna go towards the upside. Because number one, this looks like a decent support. Big support level, big support, you know, these big moves create big support levels, right? This is big support level, 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 this is big support level. And right now we're coming back to this one once again. Unfortunately, we cannot draw the trend line, something like this up here. Maybe there is on some kind of other time frame, maybe something like this up here. I don't know, maybe it's a channel. But right now we are only see, you know, which direction it can. So if it goes a little bit more down, it can be very nice long trade up here. Now also this move towards the downside, where we just said it's breaking the trend up here. You can see here we went down. Up here we broke the trend towards the upside. Now we are bleeding towards the downside. We got the support down here where we are right now at. But if we can also break that support more towards downside down here, towards this target down here at 22.3, give or take 22, 27 down here as well. Let's see if we get any kind of divergence up here on the chart. Let's go 30-minute chart to see if that is the case. Nah, let's see 1 hourly time frame up here. There will be no divergence on the chart. I think so. I don't think there is any kind of divergence on chart. It's right now saying that, you know, anything is, you know, out of the ordinary or something like that. Let's see the volume on the chart as well. Volume is going down, so this is consolidating right now up here. It went up with a move towards downside. Right now we are into some kind of consolidation up here. This can definitely move a little bit more down, I think. And if it does that, then we can actually take the long trade up here. But right now we're getting rejected by this 10-20 moving average on the 15-minute chart. So I'm thinking we're gonna look for coins that are close to some kind of support on the downside, and we're gonna try to long them. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. We have nothing. A small dot trade early in the morning is all. Yeah, I did a small ETH trade early in the morning, but you know, nothing much. Then we tried to do, you know, another trade today, but you know, the kid woke up, so you know, I could not do that. So okay, so that's the plan, guys. That's the plan. We're gonna look for coins that are looking bullish and that are sitting on some kind of support. What is squad witching volatility? What's squad witching? I have absolutely no clue what you says. See you folks, and good luck for the rest of the day. You do check, man. You too, man. I'm literally gonna break it and correct the divergence on the 4 hour. There is no divergence on the 4 hour. Let me check it out. So on top side there is no divergence. On top side there is no divergence. There was divergence on the bottom side. Now if we do break this towards downside, there might be still divergence on the chart, and this might pump. So we might even break on the downside as well. We don't know actually how far this can actually go. We are right now counting on this support holding. Now if this support does hold, When is this 4 hour? In 1 hour closing. So if this closes up here, then the next one might actually hold it above it. And if we don't get any divergence up here as well, and we don't have divergence on the top side, this is pretty much done. You know, because this, you know, this corrective move towards the downside is pretty much done, and we can actually blast towards the upside. I think it's very close to going towards the upside. I'm more bullish than bearish, guys. I'm very much bullish than bearish. I don't think we're gonna, you know, hit some kind of very extreme low levels on anything like that. But you know, I don't know if this is gonna, you know, blast towards the upside in the next day or two or something like that, right? It might do it, you know, tomorrow if you get this doji at the bottom down here right now. So I'm a little bit unsure whether, you know, we still got 5 hours left until daily close, so you know it's kind of a long time. You know, that's 1 candle, 2, 3, 4, yeah, another 4 candles up here that can actually just go sideways. You know, I think Theta is sitting on some support right now. 100x long. TLM has a long consolidation, 1 for the spot trade after breakout. I'm neutral. Quadruple witching refers to the date on which derivatives of stock index, future stock index, option stock options, and single stock futures expire simultaneously. Quadruple witching. Oh, when is that? Nina knows stuff. Another word for option expiry. Okay. What is quad witching volatility? But what do you mean by quad witching volatility? What do you mean by volatility part? Do you think that it's, you know, it's gonna, you know, hell's gonna break loose? There's a 5 minute, yeah, sorry about that. Been another short term from 0.49, but I think it will only go down 0.48, then turn. Late shorts about to get wrecked, watch. So let's check some, you know, altcoins up here. Ethereum was also very volatile. Now Ethereum is doing this very nice curving move up here towards the bottom down here. It has this very nice line, maybe some kind of falling wedge up here. Maybe some kind of falling wedge. Now this is, you know, this is actually, you know, playable. So if you get a move towards the downside, we might, you know, take long on it towards the upside, because, you know, falling wedges are nice, especially if you think that you're at some kind of bottom. But right now we are not buying down here. We are, you know, buying up here. So, you know, it's a little bit scary. But if it goes down to the bottom again, that might be nice. So we're gonna watch Ethereum for the move towards the downside as well. And Ethereum is very volatile, guys. Ethereum is very volatile. It's not like, you know, only, you know, shitcoins and, you know, small cap altcoins can be volatile. Ethereum right now is a lot more volatile. So if Bitcoin goes up 2-3%, you know, Ethereum can go up, you know, 6-7%. I'm spot ETH from 1085. Let's go. Nice. You know, so we're gonna see. But, you know, in case this start breaking on the downside, that might be, you know, a bad thing, right? So we're gonna count on this move up here, that it is a legit move. It is legit falling wedge. Let's go see some other coins that we have previously been looking at. This doesn't look even close to any kind of bottom, but it might be a little bit bullish. Let's go to the daily time frame, 4 hourly time frame up here. Oh, this actually already broke above 10-20 moving average. Right now it's pulling back. This is actually very bullish. So if you are considering that Bitcoin and Ethereum is gonna pop towards the upside and we are waiting for that, this might be actually a good trade, because it is very bullish. It's already broke towards the upside. Premature breakout, guys. Premature breakout. It's already 5.3% right now. 5.4%. This went actually 10% in the last 4 hours. Damn. XRP, what do you want me to check XRP? It's doing the same thing as everything else, but, you know, Bitboy is very bullish on XRP, so, you know, there's that. XRP is also very volatile. You can see big moves up here, about 10-20 moving average up here, right back down again. Big moves above there, right back down again. But it got some kind of support on the bottom side, you know, maybe even nicer support than a lot of other stuff. Something like this, you know, 1, 2, 3, very nice. So, you know, support should be something like 0.31 or something like that, maybe, just maybe. This top side up here looks legit as well, give or take. Something like this. Yeah, it looks very nice. This actually has some kind of pattern that could be tradable down here, you know. Some kind of long up here, you know, you know, but if it breaks on the downside, you know, that's gonna be bad, but you know. Maybe it's gonna pull down, you know, another 4 hours, create some kind of doji here, and then we go up. Maybe it's doing that right now. Big red candle with a doji, and then right back up again, right? This daily bearish candles, this happened on many coins right now, many coins. You can see here bearish engulfing candle on the daily. Waves has bearish engulfing candle, a lot bigger. Ethereum, big move towards downside. Bitcoin has big move towards downside. Eagle doesn't have. Eagle's a little bit more bullish. Atom doesn't have an engulfing candle. Algo has engulfing candle down here. AV engulfing, but it's bigger. This Cardano has engulfing candle towards downside. So we're gonna see. Solana is also very bullish. Yeah, Solana had a lot of FUD, but suddenly the FUD stopped, and right now it doesn't have that much FUD. Very nice moves towards the upside, slowly building up, give or take something like this. It gets some kind of hits up here, then this one, and this one, and then this up here holding. But we don't got the same triangle, like, oh, up here this actually broke through upside, right now I hit the support, and right now maybe it's consolidating up here. I still think everything can go a little bit more towards downside before we actually pump towards the upside. There's that, of course. Theta is sitting on a massive support. Yes, somebody said that. I don't know if it was you. Let's check out Theta. These big day time frames are very nice because they can give you very nice trend lines on small time frames. You can see up here. But this looks like, no, it should not be breaking because down there, yeah, it might be sitting at very support right now. But it's going a little bit too steep towards the upside. So, if this actually breaks towards the upside, this looks a little bit sketchy though. We're gonna see. We're gonna follow Theta as well. Nah, there are probably better coins than this one. But if it breaks to the upside, yeah, we're gonna follow Theta. And what do we say? We're gonna follow Ethereum because Ethereum got the falling wedge. Waves. We're gonna follow AVAX. Let's check what AVAX is doing here at the bottom. Yeah, right now looking at 4-hourly time frame because nice patterns can be figured out up here. Very nice support also right now. Right, see how much it went below the 10-20 moving average. Try to get up, try to get up right now, going back down to support. So if it breaks, this looks like this double double M pattern that actually breaks on the downside. So it's actually quite bearish. Maybe we should be bearish, guys. Let's see other coins right now. There is no double M pattern up here. This looks like Adam and Eve pattern, which is bullish. So AVAX looks bearish. AVAX looks very bearish. Atom also kind of same pattern up here. Let me see a little bit more of Atom down here. Yeah, they're nice touches, very nice touches up here on the line. Big move towards upside down, and this actually usually breaks towards downside. We are long, short term. It looks really nice. It's holding the trend line. I think it's going to bounce. Yeah, but the problem is that some coins cannot bounce and other coins dump at the same time. Everything goes up and down together. So we are trying to figure out these big coins like Ethereum and Bitcoin. What are they? Are they bullish or bearish? Bitcoin also did this big move towards the upside. Right now fell down. Tried up here, tried the second time going up here, so it's getting squeezed up here. So Bitcoin is getting squeezed between this trend line and the moving averages. So it's gonna either fall through the moving averages or it's gonna bounce up here above the moving averages up here and then do another move towards the upside, which would be very nice. Like we said, I think I'm a little bit more bullish than bearish on Bitcoin, and it might just be that. We also talked about some kind of expanding wedge up here as well, so it can go all the way down to 20,000 as well. And then pump, right? So there are different lines, and you know, some might hold, some might not hold, some are more important than others. When it comes to this line, I like that, you know, we are using this wicker down here as well, this bottom down here, and this bottom. So 3 very important bottoms we are using on this line. So I think it might be that line as well. But on the other hand, over here we're using technically just 2 bottoms up here. This one, and maybe this one right now. The bottom is not in yet. It might be soon though, it might be soon. And if we, you know, if we drop for whatever reason, it might be a very nice time to, you know, go on short. So this is pulling back heavily towards the upside. Let's check it out a little bit. Support up there, very nice support, double support up there. Trend up there when something like this. Right now it's breaking the trend line. How much is down from the top? 6%, some 7%. I don't like these moves. Down there. It's breaking all the supports, unfortunately. TL, are we trading tonight? Only if we can find something good. We're not just trading, you know, whatever. But we are looking at the charts. We are looking at the charts, and if we find something nice, we're gonna take the trade. You know, problem with shorting up here is, you know, we are not shorting the tops up here, we are shorting the bottoms. The long up here, you know, it's not quite time, I think. Maybe some kind of falling wedge up here. What you guys think? It's not perfect though, but you know, what is perfect? There we go. It looks more like a channel than. It looks more like a channel towards the downside though. It looked like he's gonna do the waterfall again. I don't believe in waterfalls right now. Shorting right now would be shorting the support, which we don't want to do. Exactly, we don't want to short support. We don't want to short the resistance. But right now, that's why I'm thinking, like, you're not shelling the sniper. No, I'm not shelling the sniper, unfortunately. So we're gonna see that. Only sniper can snipe. We don't snipe. Give or take. Looks nice. Maybe. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. I'm competing against him. He also does 401 million Bybit challenge. Yeah, we are competing against, you know, he doesn't know we are competing against him, but we are competing against Sheldon. He doesn't even know I exist, you know. So it's very, you know, unrewarding love relationship we have, you know. I know about him, you know. It's like, you know, that girl in the school that's, you know, in love with the guy, and you know, she kind of loves him, but he doesn't know she exists. That's kind of relationship me and Sniper has, you know. You know, we watch him, we follow him, you know, we see what trades he does, we talk about him, you know, but you know, he doesn't know we exist. But yeah, we started the challenge because of him. So, you know, we're gonna see how well we do. I'm using taking trades, so far so good, but not going to lie, this is some sketchy trades. I'll tell Sheldon about you then. Do that, man, do that. Maybe we'll get some love back. I'll be long in Bitcoin at 23. Wish me luck. You know, don't bet on luck, bet on TA. One-sided competition. Yeah, it's a very one-sided competition, unfortunately. He's doing it to, you know, educate people and, you know, show people how it's done. I'm doing it just, you know, to learn the trade as well. But, you know, I'm doing it, you know, for bragging rights. As far as free fall to 12k, there is not free fall to 12k. There is too much resistance right now, so I don't think so. But you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. This looks nice though, but it's a little bit early, I think. I like the triangle. You know, at least we got a triangle on something, and we are right now coming to support. So maybe we shall, you know, long the triangle. Maybe we should go long triangle. I think right now it's coming time that we need to split the chart in two. And what we're gonna follow right now, I think we're gonna go do AVAX long trade up here. Where was it? And the reason we're gonna do AVAX long, was it AVAX long? Yeah, it was the AVAX long. So we're gonna do AVAX long trade, and the reason we're gonna do AVAX long trade is because it has this nice triangle on so we are using this, sorry, we are using this wick up here, and then we are using something up there. Oh, this one up here, top up here, give or take, this one. And on the bottom side we are using this one down here, because you know when you switch the charts it's a little bit different up here. Let's use the bottom one, yeah. And on this chart we're gonna follow Bitcoin up here. So what we're gonna do right now, both of these are on 30-minute charts, and what we're gonna do right now is follow this last part up here and this part over here. So we're gonna follow when Bitcoin breaks the trend towards the upside, and hopefully this comes to some kind of bottom down here, starts, you know, and we buy that bottom long. And hopefully it plays in our favor, right? But we gotta watch Bitcoin very closely. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit up here, and we're gonna go to we're gonna start with 15-minute chart and see if we can actually see that move. So this is the most important move right now, right? Sounds good, guys. Opening AVAX long LFG. We are not opening long yet. It's gonna take a little bit of time. This looks like, you know, up here it also looks like some kind of falling wedge on AVAX. Maybe some kind of falling wedge on AVAX, right? Maybe. So it looks good. Right now it's coming down to this bottom down here. We already hit it once. Maybe if we pull back we might do that again. But we gotta also follow what Bitcoin is doing, right? And we want to have precise lines, so we're gonna use precise lines, not just, you know, sketchbook lines. Up here somewhere. Let's try to get these lines very nice and comfortable. This looks steep. This stop maybe starts up here. It doesn't touch it. Maybe it's gonna be something like this up here. And on the bottom side, I think it's this one. I'm not quite sure which one is it. This looks nice over here. Maybe it's something like this up here. And on Bitcoin, that should be something up here. It looks nice. Let's try it up there. But maybe Bitcoin has the same kind of thing going on, which I don't see though. Maybe Bitcoin has a channel. There is no channel. Maybe bottom down here and tops up here. Bottoms down here. Very steep expanding wedge maybe. So Bitcoin can definitely, you know, do mumbo jumbo down. It's already getting ready to break out of this over here towards upside. So let's zoom in on 5-minute chart up here and see how this actually is playing out. Triangle 4 from a downtrend, be careful. If long, I would set the stop loss just above the previous high. Better than nothing. Golden God, well done. It's in profit. Well, I'll take me, cost me nothing. If it hits my stop, I'll make like 10 bucks. Yeah, it's good to have, you know, stop losses on shady trades. You know, it's good to have, you know, some, as soon as you get in some kind of profit, you know. Let's go to 5-minute chart up here and go 5-minute chart up here. And see, this is already some kind of bottom down that extend toward moving averages, but we are hoping we need to see a reaction up here. So this 5-minute move up here looks very nice. We're just gonna do, you know, random lines up here and hope for the best. Is this chart on 5 minutes? This 5-minute chart, yeah. We already have this on 5-minute chart up here. Nothing especially nice. Okay, let's see some indicators down here. There are no divergences on 5-minute chart up here. Is there any kind of divergence up here on the 5-minute chart? Yeah, there is already bullish divergence on the 5-minute chart up here, because this goes towards the upside. Already bullish divergence. Momentum up here is kind of curling towards the upside. And volume, it's kind of picking up a little bit up here. Might be some kind of bottom down there. Might be some kind of bottom down there. But how much is this actually? 0.58, 0.59, 6% down. Maybe a little premature, but thing is, if this breaks towards the upside, this breaks towards the upside. Okay, I think we found something that we like. The price pushed down enough. I don't know if this is gonna happen or not. We're still gonna continue watching it and decide whether we're gonna take the trade or not. We should probably have done it already down here at the bottom. Let's get ready on the Bybit just in case something big happens. We're gonna do AVAX. We're gonna do 10x long market, 100% AVAX, just so we are ready for that. Right now it's moving back to this resistance up here. So right now we're gonna take 5 minutes break, guys. When we come back, we're gonna continue watching and see if we're gonna take trade on AVAX. Goes a little too fast towards upside up here. Let's go to mini chart and see how this actually plays out. It's curving to, you know, curving towards side up here. So if it bumps up, it's very bullish. But it could actually just break down up here, a little bit up here, and then go up. So we are hoping for this move towards downside and catch the move on the bottom down here, and then go up. We want to get it as low as we can, so, you know, we have, you know, room down. I shorted. Contrary play, the center plane, contrary play. George, you think we're going to pump? More money to making, getting huge funds liquidated, markets cool. Always missing the trades. Always missing the trade. If we miss the trade, we miss the trade, guys. There will be new trading day tomorrow. Nothing is gonna change. There will be new patterns to trade, guys. Remember that. There will always be something tradable. There will always be something to do. Nothing is changing, guys. If you miss the trade, do not abandon the rules. Abandon the trade. We got rules, guys. We got rules. Now that we started trading, we got rules. We gotta shield the rules. Where are the rules? Here we go. Right now we got two rules. Number one, never chase a trade. If you decide on entry point and you miss that, don't abandon the rules, abandon the trade. And rule number two is never trade if you're not well rested mentally at your best. Mental clarity is of utmost importance. Being tired, physically weak will affect your trades in a negative way. So rule number two is also very, very important, and that's why I right now should go to sleep in, you know, between half an hour and 1 hour, because no Fibonacci. Yeah, no Fibonacci is TF Fans Club rules though. You know, what you do, you know, but if you're in TF Fans Club, you know, no Fibonacci. But right now, you know, trading rules, we right now got two rules, very, very important rules, especially the first one and the second one. Both are very, very important rules. We also got TF Fans Club rules somewhere down here. I don't know where they are. Let me see if I can find the rules. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, right now it's time to do that, because I post a lot of charts. You might learn something. You might not learn something. Might be some funny charts. Who knows? Something like this. TF Fans Club. We got TF Fans Club, guys. Rule number one, you do not fall in love with a coin. Rule number two, you do not fall in love with a coin. Rule number three, if somebody else, we're dumping, panic, sells, you tell them to zoom the F out. Rule number four, only two windows open. Rule number five, one trade at a time. Rule number six, no EMAs, no Fibonacci. Rule number seven, trades will go on as long as they have to. No quick, you know, profit taking, no such thing. And rule number eight, if this is your first night at TF Fans Club, you gotta trade. You know where we got those levels. There we go. We gotta move towards downside right now. The question is, how much down can we go? How much down can we go right now? See here, it's pulling back. Everything is going according to the plan. The plan is still in effect. We should probably zoom out a little bit up here and see how this goes. Bitcoin is coming down to this level down here. If this breaks on downside, it might drop just heavily on the downside. There we go. We're breaking this move towards downside. Down here at 15.8 or something like that. A little bit more down. And we're gonna take the trade. And we're gonna hope for the best. Maybe we wait for some kind of indication of support. Let's go to 1 minute chart, see how this actually looks on 1 minute chart up here, because right we are getting very, very close. Okay, this is close enough, right? This is 1835, 15,840. We can even go lower in time frames up here. Let's do 5-second time frames up here. There we go. It's good enough. It's good enough for me. I mean, we gotta follow the rules. We wanted to get in there. Open long. I think it's AVAX. It's AVAX. Let's go long. There we go. We are in a trade right now. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. Looks impulsive. Right now that he broke this towards downside, it might dump a little bit more towards downside down here, because this just broke the trend. This looks like a, what do we say, a shoe pattern. So there is that. Okay, let's go back to 1 minute chart up here. Fading in place. So when did we enter up here? We did 100%. 100% entry 850. 850 down there. So far so good. So right now we just have to watch to not, you know, miss out. Big candle up here on the mini chart up here. Let's see volume up here as well. There is a nice candle up here on the volume as well. Triple bottom down here. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. I don't know what kind of pattern this is right now. We're gonna see if this gets rejected right now, right back down again or not. TI helps give probability. So we already got the room down. That's bearish candle towards downside, right back down, rejected. Still not closed. Still got something like 20 seconds left. It can go a little bit more down, but you know, I think entry was okay-ish. The trend up here is something like this up here. We still haven't broken the trend, but you know, we did not buy at the line. We tried to buy as low as we can down here. So you know, we can definitely let it go a little bit, you know. But if Bitcoin starts breaking this on the downside, that's gonna be bad because it can just drop very fast towards the downside. We don't want that. How much room do we want to have over here? 10% on the way to the downside, bottom of this channel. That's quite big, that's quite heavy, because right now we are betting on this line up here holding a bearish engulfing candle on 1 minute chart, which is not good. We're gonna see how this actually plays. Right now we are still in profit though. Not much, but you know, there's that. Resetting a stop loss for this. Yes, of course, a mental stop loss. It's right up here. No problem, man. We got a mental stop loss. Look at previous weeks and put it just below it. Ninth rule, no trades if the 5-minute break is off, only trade if the 5-minute break is on. Still a 50-minute pattern dump according. I mean, it might be wrong trade, so you know, we are a little bit unsure about this, so you know, there's that. But for whatever it's worth, it went from the top to the bottom. Right now we are hoping this is gonna create some kind of higher low up here and maybe go up, right? Break this trend. If it breaks the trend towards the upside, you know, it might just look nice up there. It's gonna give us a lot of room towards downside, and then hopefully this is gonna break towards the upside, because it is on the small time frames though. So you know, right now our entry point 15,850 is acting as support, which is nice, but we need to get above these moving averages, especially this yellow one, the 50 moving average. We need to get above all of this to be, you know, any kind of safe haven. You know, we need to break up here. This might be looking at some kind of double bottom on 1 minute chart up here. Right now our entry is the support. I think the volume should, you know, be better if we can actually exit this trend towards the upside up here. Rule 3, never average down. There we go. So far so good. Pulling back up again. Bitcoin also doing this double bottom up here above 10 moving average. Here we go, 50 moving average. This is right now the level that we need to break. It would have been nice to get in down here though. It would have been nice to get in up here, but you know, we didn't know that. Right now getting you know, hitting the resistance up here, which is fine. Everything is playing as it should be playing out. There is no surprise, guys, no surprises. See, our buying is right now our, you know, the bottom, nice above 20 moving average. I don't know if you can see it on 1 minute time frame. We are above that 20 moving average up here. Bitcoin is managed to hold the 10 moving average, so it might bounce. There we go. We're trying to break this 50 moving average on the 1 minute chart. That's gonna be an important one, because if you can break this towards upside up here and close up here, we are above the trend up here, so we might move up here, and you know, we might extend towards upside. So that's gonna give us, you know, at least 13% up there. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. There we go, nice move towards upside, 50 moving average getting hit. But if this for any kind of reason starts going down, you know, down here below this line up here or something like that, we gotta exit the trade. It's kind of scary trade, but you know, the biggest problem right now with this trade is that Bitcoin is in this, you know, it looks like expanding wedge or whatever this is, right? And if it breaks this on the downside over here, there we go, very nice move towards upside. Still no volume up here though. You know, it has a lot of room to fall down though. So I think we can go into the 5-minute time frame up here right now and see how this actually plays out. How long on the 5-minute time frame is closed? 1 minute and 38 seconds. If Bitcoin can manage to get above this 10 moving average on an engulfing candle up here, that's gonna be very, very nice, very bullish. Nice double bottom down here at the bottom down here. Nice double bottom right now. If you can close above this level up here, we are confirming double bottom above here, and this can actually, these small time frames, you know, but we are looking at this level up here. 1 minute 14 seconds. It's gonna be interesting though, unless this for some reason just dumps down. You know, I think we did okay so far, but I think we still need to follow until Bitcoin is out of this falling wedge up here. Once it's out of the falling wedge, it can go higher, but you know, we need to wait for that. Then that would have been a nice scalp for me. Well, now I need to look for a short. Contrary plays, guys. 4 hour about to close its bearish candle. 4 hour to close its bearish candle. Let's see 4 hour on Bitcoin. There is no bearish candle on Bitcoin, guys. It's extended towards downside, coming to this bottom. It's not very bearish. It's just red candle, but you know, I wouldn't say it's a bearish candle. We got 28 seconds left. Bitcoin is breaking bullish engulfing candle on the 5-minute chart above the 10 moving average, which is very nice. We are also above the 10 moving average on the 5-minute chart, above this double bottom down here, which is also very nice in the falling wedge. We're coming very close to the ending of the wedge, so you know, right now it's, you know, we can still go down, but you know, right now we have been down 2 times. Guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, right now it's time to subscribe to the channel. Where is my subscribe button up here? I got a 5-minute break, monitor, not that one, TF Fans Club, that's that, not that, not that, bell. Yeah, there's the subscribe button. You see subscribe, guys? Click that thing over there, subscribe, and then you click that thing over there. See? Subscribe, and then you hit the bell thing, you know, next to it, you know, bell thing. Yeah, the bell thing is important. I think I got some other kind of, here, kind of new moon, oh no. Buy my NFT, guys, buy my NFT. TF Fans, no, not that one. Shine, no. Snow. Now this is for winter. Right now we're in summer, so we're not doing snow right now. Background music, logo see-through. There's my logo. See-through now. We're not gonna do logo. Moon. Yeah. The moon is gonna pump us Selena. And see, no, not this one. And subscribe, maybe this one. Subscribe to channel for emergency, urgent warning, panic live streams, guys. Subscribe to channel. And switch sound. Yeah, not switch sound. 5-minute break. Nah, we are done with that. We can actually remove that. Intermuse. I don't have it up here. It's enough. Very nice move on Bitcoin. Bitcoin bullish engulfing candle on the 5-minute chart up here. Do we have divergence on the chart? We have divergence on the chart up here on Bitcoin right now. But what Bitcoin needs to do right now is next 5-minute candle get above this level up here. If it can manage to do that, if it can close higher than previous candle up here, there will be no divergence on the chart. Right now we are hitting some resistance, so it's normal. We can even pull back right now towards downside up here again. You get, you know, this triple button up here, which would be also nice as well, and then bounce. But you know, small moves, guys, small moves. Trading View. What's the best free chart software website to use? Trading View, man. Trading View. Only use Trading View. Like, I don't know anybody who uses anything else. Actually, I know a guy who uses something else. I actually know, you know, 2 guys that use something, maybe 3 guys. But those 3 guys, you know, TradingView.com, man. TradingView. This is where need to be. TradingView. This is the only place for your all charting needs where you have to be. So far so good, guys. We are in profit already and we are doing nice, 8% in profit. So we are not scalping, so we're gonna see how much we're gonna let this fly. But from the indicator is cheap, mate. Do you pay for TradingView subscription? No, it's free, but you get some ads on the site. If you go up here, if you go to TradingView and you open the TradingView and search market Bitcoin, whatever, any kind of chart, Bitcoin. There we go, launch chart. You see up here, and there will pop ads up here on the side. But and you can start free trial. You will still have ads, but the ads are not that important. Everybody starts with the free chart. This is so ugly, guys. This is so ugly. Okay, let's keep on following what we are doing right now. 1 minute and 16 seconds does not look like we are above that. If we fail to get above that, we just might pull back another time towards downside, which will correspond nicely with this pullback down here as well, which is not a problem, but we would like to just pump to 100k right now. What trade taking? We took AVAX trade. Let me change that a little bit. Where is that stuff? Up there. We are in AVAX long trade now. Okay, there we go. There we go. 34 minutes left. Trying to get above this level of resistance, because if it does that, you can see right now how important this waiting is, because over here you have divergence, right? And that's what I'm always saying. Divergences are lagging indicator, because if this candle over here closes above this line up here, there will be no divergence, guys. There will be no divergence. 13 seconds left. It's very important that this candle closes up here, because we want to avoid the divergence. And if you can do that, it looks bullish. Also, right now we are closing this above the 20 moving average as well. This on the 5-minute chart. So there we go, and see right now there is no divergence on the chart. It was divergence there just before this candle, but it's a laggy indicator, and divergences are a laggy indicator. Right now it needs to pull back a little bit, that's fine as well. Everything is going according to the plan, and it needs to pull back, but divergences are a laggy indicator. So never trust divergence just because you got one candle, And by the time divergences are confirmed, it's already played out. But there is other uses for divergences than just that. The scheme says we are not in a trade yet. Well, I changed it now, so or now it should be good. So I'm missing something that was set up ready to go. Now I gotta find a whole new setup. It's annoying, lol. Yeah. So finding a good trade or finding any kind of trade, it takes time. Like we started streaming 1 hour and 30 minutes ago, and we took this trade 10 minutes ago. So it takes very long time, getting the trade, getting in, finding something good. It takes time, but once that's done, and you have to then wait for 30 minutes, 1 hour to for the trade to play out in your direction. And once that's played out, because right now it's still technically not played out. What we are expecting is the move up here, then it will be played out. Then we can set the stop loss and so forth, right? But right now it's still not played out, and after the first thing you have to do is set the trade. Then you have to wait, find the trade, get into the trade, wait for the trade to get above certain levels. Once it's above those levels, new big support level, then we can set the stop loss, and once we set the stop loss, then we can go to sleep. Now join the TL Club membership. It's not TLA Club, guys. It's not called TLA Fans Club. It's TA Fans Club, Technical Analysis Fans Club. We need to change. We need to put some kind of dots after the TA. T.A. Fans Club. We got a new member today, right? Who was that? I forgot. TLA Fans Club. It's not TLA Fans Club, man. Come on. It's TA. We like technical canal. We are fans of tech. Damn, all this time. My bad, bro. You are not, Captain. You are not the first one. You are not the first. That's why I'm saying we need to change. You know, do something with the name so people don't misunderstand. It's not TLA Fans Club. It's not my club. It's you know, you are not fans of me. You are fans of technical analysis. TA Fans Club. What time limit do you have? Not quite sure yet. No, I just want to see how this plays out. So you know, once this is above the resistance, if it gets above the resistance, then we're gonna zoom out and figure out what we wanna do. The Adopter Fans Club. Right now hitting the resistance up here, but we had like this triple bottom down here. On the bottom down here, you know, these wicks, the big wick down here, another wick down here. So you know, it can go up now. Right now it's above this resistance up here as well. Big move down, you know, consolidation up here. Right now it can technically break this towards the upside. If it breaks this towards the upside, it's gonna be very, very nice though. Then we might see some kind of moves up here on AVAX as well. It's just slowly moving still. It's just slowly moving still. I'm a fan of TLA, period. The Adopter Fans Club. Just I was just going for a little scalp, taking 50 for a stop at entry and let it ride, but now I gotta start top. That's trading. Michael Altcoin says hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. TLA fans only. TLA only fans. Now that would be something. Okay, we are a little bit happy, but not too happy. We cannot party just yet, guys. We cannot party just yet, you know. But you know, feeling is good. We are in good mood. We got a nice entry. We are going up. Bitcoin is hitting the resistance up here right now. Very nice. If it starts breaking the resistance, that's gonna be even better. But you know, we cannot relax just yet. You know, mental clarity needs to be at the top. We need to follow the trade. We need to see what's gonna happen. We cannot let it run down. We don't want to lose like yesterday. Yesterday was such a bad trade, guys. What was your leverage here? 10x. 10x gives decent profit, and it also, you know, doesn't, you know, liquidate us after, you know, big fast move towards downside. So it's all good. Think you get another chance? Yeah, I mean, there is definitely, you know, right now it's hitting this resistance, so it's definitely, you know, I don't know if this can pull all the way down here. It can do that, but right now we are breaking that, you know, these up here, so maybe up here and then break towards the upside. We're gonna see how this actually right now plays out. Right now it's curving a little bit towards the right. Why not trading BTC itself as it sets the mood of alts? Because, you know, Bitcoin goes up like 2%, alts goes up 10%, so there is that. Somebody might say, yeah, but do more leverage on Bitcoin. We could do more leverage on Bitcoin. I don't know. It's above the 20 moving average on the 5-minute chart, so everything is going nice. Right now we retested this 20 moving average as support. We are still right now 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle right now. Hitting this 50 moving average right now top. So Bitcoin's right now hitting the resistance, and we are hitting the 50 moving average as a resistance right now. You can see right nicely that this has been the resistance for a long time. So this is a very important level to break. So this can definitely pull down right now. If it pulls down right now, it's okay, because we, you know, we got a whole bunch, you know, whole room down left to go. You know, right now we got, you know, 0.9, you know, % towards downside. $100 in profit right now, but you know, we would like this to continue towards the upside right now. So we're gonna see that. Especially if you can get above this 50 moving average, you know. It's not as fast move as over here. It's a very slow move towards the upside, which is very nice. You don't want to have like fast moves towards the upside. The problem with having fast move towards the upside, right? You get some kind of moving averages, then you get a price down here and it slowly goes up here and then explodes towards the upside. But you know, these moving averages needs to curl and start come out to the price. But when price slowly, you know, when price slowly starts climbing towards the upside, then these moving averages can already start following and it slowly kind of, you know, climb towards the upside before you get a, you know, up here and then you have a big move, then you pull back down here and then you consolidate. You don't want to have a, you know, impulsive move before you actually exit the resistance. See here, a pullback. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. So, you know, we are looking this 10 moving average down here, all the way down here right now on Bitcoin. Pull back this 10 moving average down here. They can pull back. maybe even, you know, a wick down here to the support, and then we got a like triple bottom down here, which would also be nice. But best case scenario right now, just, you know, climbing up here and continuing towards the upside. It looks like a fake out before the dump. Maybe. That's why we got mental stop loss. Because we know, because our entry is so good right now that we have a lot of room to fall down. We have a lot of room to pull back, right? So even if it pulls back, it's okay. It's only if we start breaking this on the downside that, you know, it's gonna be very, very bad, right? One minute 42 seconds. Bitcoin is boss at higher low. BTC 100x 1% stop loss. Yeah, if you want to do 100x, that's also a possibility. Like you do 10 bucks or whatever, you know, your throwaway money is for you, you know, 10 bucks 100x, you know, just to break. I saw one guy that's actually quite good, you know, good promo stuff. I saw one guy who shorted 69k with 125x, and I'm betting he didn't do, you know, 100k on, you know, 125x, but he probably did like $1 or $10 or something like that, and you know, shorted, you know, 69k, and he's still letting it run because, you know, it's 125x, right? But you know, his profits are like 66,000 something like that, or you know, in percentages. Yeah, so if we close down here on bearish engulfing candle, we might pull back a little bit more than, you know, than the 10 moving average. This also looks like a spanning channel up here. Resistance, resistance, resistance up here. Maybe something like this up here, give or take. On bottom side, it's a little bit more. Can we go all the way down there again? I don't know. There's the pullback, 26x left. So, you know, right now it's, you know, the whale games, the market maker games. Are we gonna close the above? So this is what Andre was telling about, you know, oh, the market makers are, you know, doing the moves, they are manipulating market. Yeah, they are. We're just playing, you know, after their games and trying to figure out what kind of games they play. So it's good. So little Shiba Inu was ejected. When is enough? I don't know, man. What the? Did you see that? Bitcoin went down and AVAX exploded towards the upside. So this, did you see that? But Bitcoin went down, AVAX exploded at the same time. Exactly just before the close. That's why I'm telling you guys, closes are very, very important. Bearish engulfing candle here, bears won. This doesn't look that, you know, that optimistic right now. We got a big move towards the upside. How much profit are we right now? Are we just gonna take the scalp? 16%. Nah, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it fly, but we're gonna right now, you know, we definitely have some kind of, you know, stop loss right now there because we're above the line. Depends on, you know, how legit line is, but we managed to pump pretty nicely towards the upside. Great move. Yeah, but the most interesting part about this move up here was that Bitcoin went down and this bounced right back, you know, above, up here. So market makers on AVAX are bullish and market makers on Bitcoin are bearish. They're trying to push the price down. Right now Bitcoin is coming back down, bearish engulfing again on a 5-minute time frame. So I'm guessing AVAX is gonna pull back right now. But if this wants to be bullish right now, I think it cannot go all the way down there. It can do something like this up here. And then right back up again. If it does that, if this does, you know, if it does up here or even down there to these support lines, you know, and bounces up, this is also very bullish. If it bounces up here, it's also very bullish. So we need to follow right now, you know, just need to follow AVAX right now, just so we avoid the big dump on the downside, right? Take 10% profit. Nah, I think the channel is artificially pumping AVAX. I don't know, man. I don't know. If it was pumping, you know, maybe it's pumping up here. But you know, we saw also Bitcoin pumping, so you know, I'm not Sheldon the Sniper. I don't have 10,000 people, you know, following me. So there's that. See, bearish engulfing again, right back down again. Reject up from the resistance, pulling back down. Depends on how much it's gonna pull back. AVAX has a lot of support right over here though. So, you know, it's very, you know, so that's why these entries at the bottoms, at the supports are very nice, because, you know, you got a lot of room to fall down. Because if you went up here, right, then you don't have a lot of room to fall down. So right now we can even fall down below this moving average. It can even fake us, you know, down here, and, you know, we're still gonna be in play. Told you it was time to sort BTC. You're getting more views every time though. You got 233. Yeah, so I noticed also that on my channel that we are actually getting subscribers again. You know, through entire bear market we have been losing subscribers, you know, because we talk, you know, we've been talking about, you know, chit and chat and, you know, analysis and stuff like that, but, you know, people want to see trading, so you're at least following me on that trade. Did you enter at the same time? 1580, 15 down here. When was that? Long position up here. 15,850. Formulating, seriously. Short is extremely frustrating. See, pulls back, right back up again. This is very bullish. We got still 1 minute and 16 seconds. This wick towards downside is some kind of liquidation wick up here. You know, to fake out towards the upside if it can get back above the 20 moving average. So you're gonna see that, but, you know, the fact that we are pulling back, it's nice. AVAX is still, you know, holding above the line, which is also good. Took profit just before that last candle. You took already profit. You took profit on this move up here, man. I think, you know, I said this before, and, you know, now that we are actually trading and, you know, we are learning the, you know, the skill, we're learning the craft on trading. What I figure out that the scam, one of the biggest scams in trading is take early profits. I think they are telling people to take early profits so they won't make, you know, big bucks. I think that's the biggest scam. But I took profit on that candle that shot up. Nice. So I think, you know, taking early profits is, you know, biggest scam. Why would you take profits so early? You know, yes, we did nice move up to, you know, from the bottom of the wedge to the top of the wedge. It's nice, but, you know, we kind of broke towards the upside, kind of, because we are not quite sure on the lines over here. It's 5 minutes line, so we might actually just be hitting the resistance up here. It just might pull back as well. We don't know. See here, Bitcoin actually holding still this 10 moving average, which is nice. It's pulling back a little bit, but, you know, it has a lot of bullishness with this candle up here. So we're gonna see that pull back a little bit towards the downside. So we're gonna see if Bitcoin can finally manage up here right now to break through this up here. The 10 and 20, right now this 10 moving average is crossing 20 moving average, pushing Bitcoin up here. Maybe if it gets above these levels up here. Let's watch the volume up here on the candle up here. If it can actually, you know, do any kind of decent volume on the move to on the breakout up here. If there's any kind of breakout, maybe this line should be a little bit different. Maybe it's something like this up here. So maybe we are not quite yet there. We might be close, but not quite yet there. Maybe, because 1, 2, 3 touches as well. You know, it could be this as well. So maybe AVAX is only hitting the resistance, making a lower low. Maybe there's something that I'm not seeing up here, right? You see up here, it's making still lower low up here. Could just be one of these other moves up here that hit, you know, certain levels, but, you know. Let's let it run a little bit longer. Let's let it run a little bit longer and see how this actually plays out. Bitcoin pulling back down a bit after trying to go up. I was watching him, but then I can remember that. Enter a trade on a 5-minute chart and go to look for a target on daily. No, but we entered on the 5-minute chart, but we started with the big time frames. We saw that the daily time frame is bottom. We saw that 4-hourly had some kind of patterns. We zoomed in on the 15-minute chart. We were watching 5-minute chart at the end of everything, and we saw like, okay, this looks nice, right? So we didn't start, you know, 5-minute chart and then zoom out. We zoomed out, found something nice, and then zoomed in to find some kind of entry. So once this entry is done, we're gonna zoom back out and we're gonna find the target, right? 4-hourly closed. Oh, 4-hourly closed. Let's see the 4-hourly close up here. Big wick towards the upside right now, trying to break this 10 moving average. Really nice. Let's see Bitcoin 4-hourly. So yeah, it's extended a little bit towards us. I definitely can pull back a little bit. We are a little bit unsure how much this can actually go. It's still 4-hourly time frame, but you know. So you get a higher low up here. If it gets a green candle up here, it might be for a higher low. AVAX still going up, nice. The volume is still not reacting that nicely though. Up here the volume is kind of, you know, shitty. Right now we're hitting resistance again. So, you know, whether we, you know, did we break the resistance? Are we at resistance? You know, depends on the lines, guys. Depends on the lines. These are small time frames. You know, this on Bybit, you know, on other charts might be a little bit different lines. Satya Medvad, 40 bucks. Thanks, man. Do you have a TG chat group? Love from India. Yeah, we do. It's called TF Fans Clubs, but you have to join TF Fans Club. And there is a Telegram group. Once you join, you get a link. So, you know, we do talk stuff about it, you know. This is the group, TF Fans Club group, you know. We post charts, you know, we talk about stuff, see lines, you know, this, that, you know. People post profits and losses, you know, break and not break. So, there's that. Unless you don't use the VPVR at all, that's a good way to determine SNR as well. No, it's not. I mean, you can ballpark it, you know, in you know, area where the support resistance is as well, but you know, nah, there's no reason to use VPVR. Which country are you from? Norway. We're Norway. Have you tried Trader's Reality Indicator? No, I did not. I like Trader's Reality talking. I mean, he's so, you know, expressive when he talks. And he's so... He has a very nice voice. You know, I just like to, you know, put him in the background and, you know, listen to his voice. But no, I did not try to use indicator. You obviously won't just use it on its own, but altogether it adds confluence. It might do that, but there is no reason for that. We know how to find support and resistance lines without indicators, so it's okay. We can tell it's market makes money. Clearly we can tell it's market. Yeah, but of course there are market manipulators are, you know, moving in the market. Of course. I always tell people, imagine a world without market makers. It's just you and me and your friends, you know, and we are playing, you know, the game. We are buying and selling, you know, whatever. And suddenly you're gonna be like, hey man, I wanna buy cheap. So you're gonna be like, hey, did you hear about that, you know, that thing that's gonna happen, it's gonna drop the market. So everybody starts selling and you start buying. Suddenly you are the market maker. There has to be market makers, guys. Do not blame the market makers. Market makers is normal thing. But we are doing nice right now. Bitcoin's coming to this 50 moving average right now. I think I'm a little bit unsure whether this is breaking the trend. So we need to figure this out. Still doing nicely, consolidating up here above this. I like when we have a nice move above a certain moving average and consolidating up here, and then you get these moving averages and they can pop all the way up to the top. So far so good. The question is the line. There is a longer trend of Bitcoin if you zoom out a bit. Yeah, we've been trying to find trends, you know, for an hour and a half. So the line is okay. I think the line, this bearish candle up here, maybe it's not the best line. Maybe something up here, right? It might be up here. I mean, there are these bottoms down here, the tops up here. So it might go all the way up here to the 200 moving average. But this trend over here is getting broken, right? 1, 2, 3. Is there another way to do this up here? Maybe it's this one. Okay, let's say it's 50 moving average right now. because it has confluence with 50 moving average. Right now pulling back a little bit. It's okay. We still got a lot of room to go down, so it's okay. We can let even some kind of you know, move towards downside, you know, fake out towards downside happen, because we got a lot of room to go down. Kicking crypto is long. Till I can look how long I'm your scrub. Yeah. Blood. Can't find you here, man. Can you sort by name? No. Oh, we gotta no. I cannot search by name. Let's see here. Let me find it up here. Mladen Petrov. $20 days. It says one Mladen. Yeah, it says one, but it's 20 days. There we go. Hitting the 50 moving average on Bitcoin over here, and right now we're hitting the 200 moving average up here, but we are a little bit extended, so I should expect this to move back a little bit in case if this does break it. Let's see here, 37 seconds left. A little bit unsure whether this can actually break the 50 on the 5-minute up here. Change this. What's wrong with the music, man? I'm one of your old subscribers. Nice. Still a baby. I usually stay in the trade, you know, too long. Some would say too long, because, you know, I try to get, you know, let it run as much as I can. Where do you get your music from, man? You killing, bro. I'm getting from YouTube. There is something called YouTube audio something. YouTube audio library, and YouTube audio. Let's not see. I think this one. Yeah, no, it's not this one. Audio library. Let me find up here and I'll show you. Because it's for create. It's a library for creators. Let me see up here. Music, sound library. There we go. There you go. It's called sound library, so you can they have a lot of, you know, different stuff, you know, effects and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff that you hear on YouTube when it comes to effects and stuff like that, right? It's probably taken from here. Music, you know, star. They got, you know, they got some pretty decent tunes, you know, and you can also sort this by, you know, what kind of genre, you know, maybe for kids, I don't know, use. So you know, they got a lot of stuff. It's not copyrighted, so you can use it, you know. So you will hear all, you know, these those songs a lot in other YouTube videos. Bro, I'm following you since late 2020, WTF. Oh, you mean how long you've been subscriber or how long you've been TF Fans Club member? Because TF Fans Club member, it says like 20 days. But subscriber, I cannot see how long you've been subscribed. Would you long the pullback? If so, what is the buy zone? I don't know, man. You know, when people ask me this kind of question, because if I tell you that I would do that, I probably would not long the pullback, because, you know, right now we have very nice entry point down here, So if the pullback doesn't work out, right, and it goes down, we have a lot of room to, you know, before we get, you know, stopped out or, you know, have to close the trade. But if you, you know, if you enter on the pullback and it does not work out, you don't have a lot of room to fall back down. So no, I don't think I would have gone in back on the pullback. My dog is happy is the best song. So we're gonna see that. $20% in profit, but still too little. Still too little. Still too little. Especially considering that we are breaking right now towards the upside. Probably, if this Bitcoin can actually manage to make a nice move towards the upside, we're gonna put out stop loss. But right now, it still needs a little bit more, I think, you know, to come to the resistance up here before something's doing. Are you doing the $400 challenge? Yes, we're doing the $400 challenge, just like Sniper. Unfortunately, he doesn't know about us, but you know, we know about him, and we do follow Sniper. So we're gonna see. So right now our account is at, you know, it's at $1,200, but it was at 1,000 before this trade. So we're gonna see how far we get. You can load the golden GP pocket, golden pocket. You mean the Fibonacci pocket? No, we're not doing Fibonacci's, man. I don't know if you keep track of where the GP is. I don't keep track of where the GP is. I want to just start. I want to know what percentage you enter. What do you mean what percentage I enter? We enter down here, long position, 15,850 on the bottom of this falling wedge. What box? I think Sheldon is at, yeah, but Sheldon was actually at 900, but he's taking some money out, and I don't get why he's taking money out, because he's doing the challenge. He wants to show people they can get to 1 million, and he's also trying to lure them, you know, to take profits, you know, along the way and so forth, and take out money and put in another account and do the, you know, other stuff. You know, it's gonna take a long time to get to the, you know, but you know, I don't know, guys, I don't know. He said he already did 400 to 1 million. He wants to show that it is working. So for all I know, after 12 months, Sheldon might have, you know, 1 million, and I might be liquidated, you know, and you know, down in the gutter. I don't know, guys, I don't know. But to me, you know, in my mind, it doesn't sound like, you know, if you want to get to 1 million, you know, taking money out of the account, it's not the way to do that. Were you born around August, September? Me? No. I'm born in November. Should for money do you enter your 10x trade? 100%. We enter 100%. See here, available 0.4 bucks. Value 10k. 10x. I mean 1k times 10x. Norway. There we go. We're hitting this 200 moving average. We cannot break it. Also, Bitcoin is having Bitcoin actually managed to break the 50, but right now it's pulling back. That's the same thing as, you know, failing. So I think you get to 1 million. Your TA is flawless. It's not flawless, but you know, the thing is, TA is not flawless. I think if we're gonna get anywhere, we need to be very mentally capable of doing that, right? We need to be very sure about the number one. We need to know the TA, but it's not just enough knowing TA. You know, we cannot FOMO into things. We cannot do bad trades. We cannot afford to, you know, to gamble. You know, to take this trade, they trades. You know, so every trade, you know, we got time. We got 12 months. You know, we don't have to overtrade, and I don't believe in overtrading. I don't believe in the stuff that, you know, 9 out of 10 trades are, you know, losses, you know, but that one win you let that run and, you know, you may become a millionaire. I don't believe that. I think most of your wins should be wins, but you know, we're gonna see that. It's good to risk 10% to 50 of small account and grow it, then blow it or withdraw 10x. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a little bit also, I think also that's a little bit of a scam when people are telling you that, yeah, just use percentage of your account. If you get like, assume you got like $100 or something like that. I mean, for some kind of guys in, you know, in poor countries, that can be a lot of money. But you know, for us, you know, up here, like $100 is not much. Like, why would I use like 10% for a small account? I will probably use like 50% of account when we get like 10k plus or something like that. Maybe I'm gonna change a little bit strategy up there. But right now, it doesn't make any sense to use just 10% or something like that. Like, we know what we are hoping that we know what we are doing. You know, so, you know, if you're gonna get everything, like, we gotta pump the account, man. We gotta pump the account or we're never gonna get there. So, We're gonna see. We are learning, guys. We are learning on the way. By the way, we still got, we still got, 2% dump. It can always dump big time towards downside. Very, very fast. But, even this big fast dump down here took 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45 minutes. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get liquidated or anything like that. So we're gonna take 5 minutes break. And while we are taking 5 minutes break, you are welcome to sign for KuCoin. 20% lower fees. You can find all the gems there. You're not gonna find gems on Bybit or Binance. You're gonna find gems on KuCoin, and it's as easy as putting in your phone number, getting a password, and logging in, and then you got a 20% fees. Gotta shield my account, guys. What was your liquidation price when you entered at 80, 50? I don't know, man. We are not betting on liquidation price, so we are not looking at that. Well, we are not entering with 100%. I don't know how it's gonna be later, but right now it's 100% all the time. 30% play on account if so you don't blow account. Guys, I mean, the 400 bucks is my throwaway money, so even if I burn the 400 bucks, I'm gonna sleep very well the next night, it's not gonna be any problem. I'm not saying that you should, go do 100% of your account if that's all your money, don't be stupid. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm using, 100% of account that, it's already a throwaway account, technically. And, we're trying to pump it, right? Nice. Needs to pull back a little bit. We're gonna let it run, guys. We're gonna let it run. I mean, we got a 2.7% down, so you know it's okay. We are 22% in profit right now, 23%, but I think it can go higher. So what are we gonna do now? We're gonna zoom a little bit up to 50-minute charts, see how this is actually playing out. So major resistance right now is this channel up here, I think. This triangle. And up here at the top as well, 16.6. But I really want to leave this trade open during the night because I think Bitcoin can actually do a very nice move tomorrow. I didn't even see this up here. We actually broke the resistance a long time ago on 50-minute chart. We actually broke resistance up here, guys. At 25, we actually broke resistance. This is a very nice trend line. So this trend over here on 50-minute chart got broken over here. So that's very good. That means that this could have been the bottom. We just need to make sure that we don't get a scam wick towards downside, right? We don't want to get scam wick towards downside down here or something like that that takes us out of the trade, right? We don't want to do, you know, the move down here again, and you know, but I don't see right now why we should do that, because this is, you know, we have already been inside this triangle, whatever this is, right? Up here, maybe go something like this up here. I mean, we have so many touches down here on the bottom, right? So it looks nice. So far, so good. It's not coming all the way down there anymore unless it's super bearish. Yeah, exactly. It's not coming all the way down there anymore if it's super bearish. Because right now people are like, oh man, I hope it comes back down again, because, you know, so I can, you know, long this. But I think most likely scenario right now, you know, right now that we are hitting this resistance up here and Bitcoin is getting overextended a little bit, is, you know, either consolidation or a pullback up here before we go. So, you know, I could definitely see this pulling back all the way down here. There's some kind of 16 levels down here. So it's okay, but you know, we entered at a nice level down there, and you know, so $21K incoming. Milane is bullish. I think tomorrow is gonna be a good day though. I think tomorrow it might be a good day, because if you look at the daily time frame up here. Let me just keep up here. We are already a little bit extended on the daily time frame. We had like right now like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days down here at 22 levels. Right, we had 5 days down here at 20. We are kind of just, you know, we went down over here. We went down, and right now we're just pushing it down here. So you know, maybe tomorrow is gonna be the day that we actually, you know, pump a little bit more up here, and then, you know, do another move towards the downside, right? Just maybe, just maybe. Weekends are never good days. Hope they don't slam it down on us. Yeah, did you guys see what happened yesterday? Was it yesterday we were watching the charts? It was AVAX as well. Where was it? Where was the pullback? Here. So yesterday we were watching the charts and this thing over here dumped down. This looks like it's only, this looks like it's like 3 point up. This happened in 2 seconds, guys. 1, 2, 2 seconds, 4% down. It was such a volatile move towards the downside, such a bad move. So we took the trade up here. This is where we lost money yesterday, guys. We took the trade up here and it went up and then it like went down below the 10-20 moving average. Then we exited the trade in 50 on 50 moving average, I think. Was it this trade? Yeah, it was AVAX, wasn't it? Yeah, 60, see here, 60 bucks. We lost 60 bucks yesterday on that trade. Yesterday, 21.15. So up here, 21.15. Where is it? 21.15. Up here. Yeah, up here. 21.14.15. Yeah, maybe we exited up here. Maybe we are looking. Yeah, we are looking at 5 minutes time frame. This was down here somewhere, right? So we entered. I think we entered. Let's see the 5-minute chart up here. Because I remember us watching the 5-minute chart. Yeah, so we entered our trade right up here, and it was nice because, you know, we were just trying to get into something. It went up here, and then we got this scam wick towards downside, and I said, oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This was such a bad move because oftentimes you get these right above the very important levels of support, because a lot of people went short up here, right? And then you get this move up here to try to stop out everybody, right back down again. And as soon as this came down close below the 10 and 20 moving average on the 5-minute chart, we're like, nope, not doing this over here again, and we exit the trade up here. And then I was considering shorting up here, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So we lost 60 bucks up here, but you know, we know when something bad happens, and you know, the bad thing happened over here, so we exit the trade right over here, because I was like, not doing this. I mean, this should not have happened, and when something this happened, you gotta, you know, exit the trade. So we exit the trade immediately, and then it went a little bit up and right back down in 2 seconds. It started going slowly down and like bam, like a brick towards the downside. I'm still expecting pullback, but Bitcoin is just like, nope, not doing that. Trend up here looks very nice. It's probably gonna hit us over here and then pull back. Just kind of slowly climbing towards the upside. If you get right now, if you get some kind of over here, some kind of move up here fast towards the upside to resistance, that might be, you know, leading extend bump pattern towards downside, right? It may be 11.16 target. Not sure about that. Kadia just broke out. So you don't trade alts, fellas. Yeah, that's why you don't trade alts. Like, I'm telling you guys, 2 seconds. It's not like 5 seconds of, you know, 2 minutes or something like 2 seconds. We have the 1 second charts here, right? We're watching the 1 second chart as well to see, you know, how fast this went down, because it just dropped like a brick, like bam, bam, right down. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. 4% down. Add it to my short. The central plan is doing the, you know, the contrary play. I would like to say I hope it works out for you, but I don't know, man. Maybe after I exit my trade, I will say I hope it works out for you. It happened during Sheldon's. Yeah, it happened during Sheldon's stream. So maybe, you know, that's a reason it happened. People just saw, you know, too many people piled up, you know. Rain buys millions first, then Sheldon shows buy zone on stream. You know, everyone put their position in Rain dumps. Nah, that's just conspiracy theory, man. That's just conspiracy theory. But yeah, we always know that this can dump fast. But before it dumps fast, what's gonna happen? You will see some kind of signs before it takes something, you know, that's going on. You know, it doesn't suddenly, you know, just drop. It doesn't suddenly just drop big time, you know, all the way down there for whatever reason, right? I mean, it can happen, but, you know, oftentimes it doesn't do that. Oftentimes it's you know, you will see some kind of weakness you first and stuff like big level support. It will go down there, a lot of people start showing, and then you know, market makes will pile up and then we'll dump it big time towards downside. So you will see some kind of weakness before that. Not be contrary to you, but just because I believe it will drop. Yeah, so I think also that there might be possibility for that, but you know, I think I want to, you know, play this on the long side right now, because on the daily time frame, you know, I don't know, man. I think we are a little bit extended for a big drop. So I think maybe if you wanna have a bigger drop up here towards downside, I think it needs to pull back a little bit first. That's the only thing, you know. And right now, when you look at some kind of 4-hourly time frame, there is some kind of nice support down there, and everything is playing out, and this is being extended, and it's still being, you know, flagging towards downside. So you know, and right now you can see that this low, this is lower low, this is lower low, but right now we are getting a higher low. If you can get this higher low in right now on the 4-hourly time frame, you know, that's gonna be very nice, especially if you can get above the 10 moving average right now. We still got 3 hours and 20 minutes up here. If you can get in, you know, move up here, that's gonna be, you know, for tomorrow, that this can actually, you know, start pumping towards upside. So you know, we are looking for that. Bitcoin hit some kind of overextended top up here somewhere. I don't know quite where. Maybe these stops up here. Right now it needs to pull back. AVAX right now also going kind of sideways up here after hitting this top up here. So I think most likely right now is that it's gonna pull back up here and pull back. Now we are not expecting pullback back to the position. We are expecting pullback to the line or to the moving averages or something. We are not expecting pullback. That's it, guys. Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put in stop loss, guys. We're gonna put in stop loss because we hit some kind of level up here. I do not wanna, you know, make this winning trade a losing trade. Right now we followed it all the way through to the top. It is nice. You know, there is no reason to, you know, go down here and hope that it's gonna come back up. Up here it could have gone a little bit more down. We would be accepting this move towards downside as well. After it came up here, you know, and moved down to the support maybe, but you know, any kind of move, further move towards downside would have been bad. But now that we have gone all the way up to the resistance up there, any kind of move back down here will be bad move and might continue on the downside. We do not want that to happen, so we will be setting some kind of stop loss up here right now. We are still expecting this to pull back and continue towards the upside tomorrow. Unfortunately, I need to sleep because mental clarity is the you know, nice. Every third day like this, and between one trade 5% loss, we will beat you. I'm not doing 25% trades. I'm losing more trades because right now, because we are getting hit stop loss because I'm being too greedy, and my wife is also like, hey man, why don't you just take like 20-30%, you know, wins and, you know, be done with it. And I'm like, nah, I want big wins. I want big wins. I would TP and potentially take another long after pullback or not, if it looks bearish. So what are we gonna see? We're gonna put some kind of stop loss down there just to be sure. So this is definitely a winning trade right now. If you take the profit, we're not gonna take the profit. We're gonna set stop loss up here, a little bit up here. You know, it is, you know, I don't think we should get down here to some kind of maybe 80, 85, something like that. So let's do that right now. Stop loss up here, so it's 1850. What do we say? Let me see up here on the chart. This 1850, that's 0.20%, 2% up, 2% up, like 80, 85, 90, 90, 80, 85. Like something like 0.22%. You know, I think that's gonna pay the fees. Maybe that's gonna pay the fees. You know, it's not gonna be bad, at least, you know. 15,885. The price will trigger master, your spec profit will be 21 bucks. It's gonna pay the fees. It's gonna pay the fees. Confirm. There we go. We got a stop loss in, guys. And let me just see if I press market here. Closing fees is 6 bucks. So, you know, yeah, we should have, unless this, you know, just dumps, you know, big time towards downside and our stop loss doesn't get hit or something like that. This is a market stop loss, I think. Yeah, market stop loss. So, you know, it will definitely, you know, be hit unless we get, you know, 2 seconds, you know, move towards downside. you know, 4% move in 2 seconds. Unless we get that, I think we're gonna be fine. And that's that for tonight, guys. I'm gonna leave this trade open overnight. I think Bitcoin will, right now that's breaking this trend right now towards the upside, will have a nice move towards the upside. I think right now it might pull a little bit back up here, maybe up here. I don't know what's gonna do. Maybe it's gonna go back down here again. We're gonna get stopped out. No worries whatsoever. We're gonna do another trade tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification button and all of that stuff, right? And we're gonna also see how this position is playing out tomorrow. But you know, I need to sleep. And rule number 2 in the trading rules in the TFN stuff is mental clarity. You need to sleep, guys. You need to be well rested, because tomorrow is a new day. You know, you cannot trade only one day. You need to trade, you know, 7 days a week. You need to be sharp. You know, you mental. Right now, I've been sleeping from we started this trading, you know, session. We've been up late and trying to trade and do this kind of stuff, right? But we figured out really fast that, you know, you cannot be sloppy when trading. You gotta be sharp. You gotta be on point. So we're gonna do that. And tomorrow we're gonna see if this actually pulled back. Did we get stopped out or not? Or you know, are we in profit? So you know, tomorrow is gonna be, you know, exciting to see when we wake up what did actually happen. But most important thing is the sleep. So right now I'm gonna go to sleep. And you know, for the rest of you guys, you know, join TFNs Club if you want to chat with me on Telegram. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see tomorrow's video. Join Qcoin if you want to buy gems. That's that, guys. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. And before we go, we gotta do one thing. We gotta play the song. I don't know what kind of song we're gonna play, but this is a nice song. There we go. Something to end the night with. Close the AVAX, bro. Thanks. Don't thank me, guys. You do your money, I do my money. You do your trades, I do my trades. Do not expect anything from this. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a nice sleep well. Bye-bye.